The recycling scheme's troubled waters, a tale of betrayal and unforeseen complications. In the world of politics and business, trust is paramount. But what happens when the very foundation of a project is built on a web of unspoken truths and hidden facts? This is the story of Circularity Scotland, a company tasked with managing the Scottish Government's recycling scheme, and the unexpected turn of events that left its leader feeling betrayed. The scheme's promise. Circularity Scotland was established with a grand vision, to run a bottle return scheme that would revolutionise recycling in Scotland. The initiative held great potential, and the company was ready to take on the challenge. However, little did they know that a complex web of political and legal issues would soon unravel. A government dispute. The Scottish and UK governments found themselves at odds, leading to a dispute that would have significant consequences. This disagreement resulted in the recycling scheme being put on hold, leaving Circularity Scotland in a state of uncertainty. The company's former chief executive, David Harris, was determined to uncover the truth behind this sudden halt. Unveiling the truth. During his testimony at the Court of Session, Mr. Harris revealed a crucial piece of information. He learned about potential problems with UK internal market rules only after a media inquiry in February 2023. This revelation left him feeling betrayed, as he had not been informed by ministers or civil servants. The court was presented with a Scottish Government paper from January 2022, which warned of the Internal Markets Act's potential impact on the scheme. Mr. Harris questioned whether he could have proceeded with the contract had he known about this earlier. He emphasised the significance of these material facts on the company's ability to move forward. A controversial turn. The Scottish Government has consistently blamed the UK Government for the scheme's collapse, with former Minister Lorna Slater accusing the UK Secretary of an act of sabotage. However, the court heard a different perspective. Lord Jack insisted that a detailed application for an exemption to the Internal Markets Act was only made in 2023, adding a layer of complexity to the situation. The UK government's response further complicated matters, stating that a Scottish scheme could not include glass bottles and must adhere to a UK-wide deposit rate system. This created a catch-22 situation, leaving Circularity Scotland and Biffa, the contracted waste firm, in a state of uncertainty. Biffa's perspective. Biffa, which had signed a 10-year contract in July 2022, also found itself in a challenging position. The company discovered the potential issues with internal market rules in early 2023 and was certain of the delay when it was announced to the public later that year. By then, Biffa had already invested over £65 million in infrastructure, making the situation even more complex. A letter's impact. A letter from Slater in May 2022 played a pivotal role in Biffa's decision to sign the contract. It was described as a guarantee that the plans would go ahead, influencing the company's commitment. Mr. Harris, however, viewed it as a compromise, seeking funding or financial guarantees during contract negotiations. Unforeseen risks. The Scottish Government's risk review from June 2022 highlighted concerns about Circularity Scotland's readiness to manage a scheme with a turnover of £500 million. The delivery confidence level was assessed as amber-red, indicating a challenging path ahead. Despite these warnings, the scheme was set to launch in August 2023. Derailing the scheme? Mr. Harris expressed his determination to move forward, stating that derailing the scheme was not an option. He believed that Circularity Scotland was committed to making it work, despite the complexities and unresolved issues. The company's members were prepared to comply with the law or face enforcement action. In this tale of politics and business, the recycling scheme's fate hangs in the balance. As the court hears the evidence, the question remains: could this story have been avoided with better communication and transparency? The outcome will shape the future of recycling in Scotland and serve as a reminder of the importance of trust and clarity in complex endeavours.